Smile for the camera. Come here,
You ready to play, buddy? Yeah, you look good.
Is that your hockey face?
Oh boy, that's a good hockey face.
I feel like crab races. Whoever gets to the other end of the first week.
What that means.
Okay.
Dad, can you do this for me?
Hello. And then you do it again.
You guys all excited?
Yeah.
Huh? Is this a big game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it is, isn't it? This is your first big game, right?
Are you going to take pictures of us?
I'm going to put you on TV. Is that okay?
I saw TV.
Yeah, you want to be on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So play good out there, okay? I want some really good skating.
Because we're
And
going
you
to
get
go
lots
on
of
TV.
goals. Yeah.
We're going on TV.
All right, let's take a seat on the bench. Come on, everybody in on the bench. Terry Davis.
I'll go down
On the ice. All right. Maddox, Jeremy on the ice. Lydia on the ice. Hunter on the ice. Canton's on the ice. All right.
Are you the president here of the youth hockey?
I've been president for 3 years.
Fantastic. So, you know, my son's partaking here.
That's awesome. That's
The kids
awesome.
love it.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the routine. How's it all work?
We have 9 teams. They practice twice a week during the week. You know, 8 of the teams travel on the weekends. The junior high school travels every Friday to Raynham. All the other teams travel all over the Cape and Islands, all the way down from Fall River to all the way up to Orleans. Probably as far north as Wareham, up 495. You know, the playoffs are in 2 weeks. We have 5 teams in the playoffs out of 7 in the league. So we had a good showing. We'll try to win a championship for some of the teams and get them home. Get it home.
So the high school, how does the high school fit into this? Because the high school had a great year.
They did an excellent year. Well, we feed the high school, so you know it takes a long time to learn how to play hockey. So you know the kids are just not going to pick it up in high school like some sports. So you know the earlier they start, like your son, the earlier they start, the more chance they have of later down the road of really being a player. So
Have you been with Nantucket Ice since the beginning?
the second year, so I guess 8 years.
You should pat yourself on the back if people haven't already done so, because it's amazing how fast these kids have really taken over.
Well, you know, you've probably seen a lot of the groups, Gino. Some are really good.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, if this high school squad is any indication, they have just what a great team that was.
I actually think that you'll see better hockey coming up. I mean, it might take a couple more years, but the numbers don't get really good. Like the high school team is 3 or 4 kids at every grade level, but we have 9 or 10 at grade levels coming up down the road in a few years. So when they get there, there'll be 10 seniors that can play, 10 juniors, 10 sophomores, 10 freshmen. Then you'll really see some hockey.
So how about some of these high school kids? Are they looking at schools just like they look at football and lacrosse? I mean, are there schools out there that would be willing to take a kid a scholarship?
You know, it's so competitive. You know, it's
Do
tough.
we have any at this stage?
We have had none up to date that I know of. I mean, you know, there's a kid that plays in the high school team that has a chance, I think.
Oh, that is awesome.
But it's tough from here. You know, when you go off island and play, there's select teams everywhere. They move the talent up. So from Nantucket, you can't really play up because we're an island. So unless you join the team off island and practice a couple times a week and a couple games in a weekend off island, which would be pretty tough from here, you know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of good for Nantucket though, because some of our teams can go around and play. They have different levels of teams. this A teams would be the best level at a night level or sport level or Pee Wee level. We have some good teams because off island, select teams raid the towns. Like Barnstable has 550 kids. We've about 120. Wow. But we have levels of our teams can beat the Barnstable teams because select teams have plucked the real diamonds. You know what I mean? So, but they can't leave here. So it's kind of good for us in one way.
Now, for those parents that are thinking on the fence about bringing their kids over here to play hockey, a lot of people think that it's very expensive. How do you?
Well, it's. I wouldn't say it's cheap, but I don't think it's anywhere near what people think it is. The kids at the travel teams pay $850 a kid, $850 a kid. We started Labor Day and it's still going. So it ends March 25th. It's the tournament weekend for everybody, the playoffs. And the only team that keeps playing after that, the junior high team, plays for about 2 or 3 more weeks and then it's over. So they've played for 7 months. We pay for all the boat rides.
For that price.
Most teams play about 27 games. Boat rides, buses, everything we take care of. All the ice time, they probably practice 50 times. We raise about $70,000 a year.
On top of that,
like Nantucket Golf Club helps us out. We fundraise. You probably see us all over the place fundraising. If we didn't fundraise, we wouldn't have 120 kids. We'd probably have 50 kids. So by fundraising,
more expensive.
Absolutely. But this program's off island. It's $1,500, $2,000. Kids who play in select teams could spend $5,000.
And what about if your kid isn't? My kid's 5, but suppose you got a 10-year-old, or is it too late?
You know what? Ethan Lockley, that's one of the better players on the high school team. He graduates this year. You probably saw him playing the defenseman number 20. He started when he was 11. So there you go right there. The late bloomers sometimes are awesome, Gino. So, no, it's not too late. You can come. We're winding down right now. We have 2 weeks to go. But, in the summer we have a rec league. Kids can sign up for a rec league. It's like $120 for 8 to 10 sessions, There's learn the skates with the rink. There's camps here. Every week during the summer, there's like a different camp here. It's usually in the mornings. You sign up for a camp for the week. It's a great way to jump ahead a few months of hockey. You know what I mean? We start again Labor Day. You can sign up whenever you want. We have websites. We have sign-ups here at the rink. You can call me. Look on our website, NantucketYouthHockey.com. There's always people around, always board members around you can talk to get involved.
All right, and the girls. You can't forget.
Well, these girls, I have a daughter that plays.
But not just hockey. You've also got figure skating.
Oh, there's,
right?
We don't run that though. But there's 2 skating groups. They have a big show here at the beginning of April.
Right.
I know we were on the boat with them Saturday morning going off. They were going to Fitchburg for a competition. The girl that runs it, she said they have 70 girls in that group. There's a few hundred kids that this rink affects all the time. Plus the men's leagues, the rec leagues, the adult leagues and stuff. Chip Clooney runs an older girls team out of here. The high school teams. You can make a case there's 500 kids that skate here on the island. It's crazy, really.
Glad to see it.
It's awesome. Let's hope it gets better.
Thanks, buddy. Lindsay,
yes.
You're one of the coaches.
Yes, sir.
Now, what do you do when you're not coaching the kids?
Carpenter.
Are you?
Yeah.
And do you play hockey as well?
I play hockey. Run the men's league.
You run that?
Yeah, with help from 1 or 2 guys. But
so tell me a little bit about why you like doing this.
I think the hockey rink's a great place to be, and both my sons play, so it's very enjoyable giving them the opportunity to play and watching them firsthand. But as well as all the other kids, and I see the kids out and about in town or wherever, and they say, "Hey, coach," and very rewarding.
That's good, doesn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How do you know if you got somebody that's? Can you tell right away if they've got the skills?
Not always. You can, some kids they get better after a while, and there's what I like about hockey. It's one of the more unique sports, and that each kid is so different and possesses such a different skill set that it's pretty neat to see. Each kid has their own little things that they do differently from the next.
Yeah, right. Now, what about getting hurt? Is that even possible?
Getting hurt? It's possible. Unfortunately, injuries happen.
Yeah.
We try to minimize those injuries and teach them safety and get them the proper pads and hopefully that minimize the injuries because we don't want anyone to get hurt and we want them to be. want them to always be happy when they leave the rink so that they want to come back and make it as enjoyable as possible. So for the most part, I think we've done a really good job with that, and the kids all really enjoy it. As you can see by the numbers, we almost 26 or 28 kids maybe somewhere in there. So it's a great program.